Hi, this is Steve. Welcome back to Scale Model Kit Review. In this video, I'll be building the Eaglemoss Nissan GTR R35. I am on issue 11, and I'll be building stage 39. Now, it's a fantastic build. If you haven't done so already, head over to Eaglemoss and subscribe to this car today. This thing is huge. Here it is right here. This is just the chassis, so we've done a lot with that so far. I mean, very detailed undercarriage, exhaust system, and all that. So hey, don't miss out. Subscribe to this today. It's big. Okay, so with that, let's get started on stage 39. Welcome back. Let's look at the magazine for issue 11. We're going to go ahead and cover stage 39, 40, 41, and 42 with issue 11. However, in this video, I'll just be building stage 39. So I'll look over the entire magazine. I'm going to skip over the other stages and just concentrate on stage 39 with the parts and the assembly. After that, we'll look at the parts themselves, and then we'll build this stage. So let's get started. If you haven't done so already, head over to Eaglemoss and subscribe to this car today. It's a fantastic car, and it's very impressive to see it up in person. So as you can see here, it lists all the stages that are included with issue 11. And it tells us that the complete kit is finished with 26 issues. Okay, so we're almost halfway there. And this is probably the most technical magazine out of all the cars I'm currently building. First off, we start with the GTR story, the new world of Nissan GTR developed to enjoy circuit racing. And you can see that there's a big chart here about engine control module, the transmission control module, and the changeover to a different model. The next article, it's not only about speed, the 2010 model with maturity. So that's a pretty nice little article there. Lots of nice illustrations here. And then mechanics and factory, race specification design with allowance for high G-force. And they get into the dual clutch transmission. Once again, they continue on here with a torque split, four-wheel drive changes, torque distribution according to the drive conditions. So they're very technical, like I said. Very cool. And then into the Racing Legends section, the evolution of more champions. Leading 2009 players are the 4th GTRs. And Kondo Racing, the R35 GTR, the first highly coveted Japanese victory. In 2009, 4 GTRs aspire to become champions. So they cover a little bit about each of those. And here we get into the first stage, which is stage 39, and we will be installing the battery components onto the chassis. So we have 2 steps on this page here, and we continue on with a total of 5 steps. So it looks pretty simple to do, so I'm looking forward to that. And I'll skip on back, and that is it. So they give us a preview of what's up and coming in issue 12, which I have on hand, so I want to try to get this out to you guys as soon as possible, all 4 stages, so we can get started on 12. So with that, let me get the parts out and I'll be right back. Here's the parts pack for stage 39, and just a few items in here, so I will take these out and we will get a closer look at them. Here's the parts, and here's our battery compartment itself. You can see it already has a on and off switch, tied into it here. Looks like the car accepts 3 AAA batteries, and these are for the lights, the horn, and any of the engine noises and all that, both the headlights and taillights. So that's pretty cool there. We also received the cover for the battery box and a little on and off switch mount plate with some hold down brackets for the wiring. The screws we received this time, AM, DM, and PM screws. Let's get started on the first couple steps, which is to install the battery box. You can see this is the battery box here and all our wiring involved with that. And you can see how the wiring is hooked in on the bottom here. We're going to be putting AM screws in, 4 of them, attaching it to the chassis here. I've already lubricated the holes because we're putting screws in the metal with my Vaseline. You can find that on my Amazon store if you like. Now what they tell us first is we want to make sure that our wiring goes through the slot here. We don't want to, it's got to go on the other side. So we'll feed this through. Feed it all through carefully. And all the way through. And then we'll put our battery box down. 4 of these AM screws in. And lubricating the holes just made it so much easier. Yeah, this has been a blast to build. I love this car. It's very impressive, the technology that went into making this. And I know it's been out there, it's been built over in Europe and in Japan, but I'd love to have it here in the US finally where we can all enjoy it. Definitely a investment having this. So, and there we go. All 4 screws are in tight. The next thing they want us to do is put the cover on. Okay, so we're not going to put batteries in just yet, but here's the cover. And it simply slots down, and then we've got a screw that goes in right here. There is a threaded piece that the screw goes into. And we put a PM screw into that just to secure that down for now. There we go. I'm not going to screw it down too tight. Now the next thing we do, we need to turn this over and run some of this wiring and secure it down. There we go. Alright, so we grab our switch here. And we definitely want to run it into there. And I'm just trying to figure this out here. Looks like we want to go, and we'll put our cover on. I'm going to put some Vaseline on there. And once again, that is good. And then we'll put this down on there to hold it in place. And we secure that also with AM screws. And one more here. And there you go. Looks good there. And the last thing we do is we secure these down here with these clamps. Once again, I'll lubricate those hold down points. There's 3 of them. One right here. One right there. Okay, so that is good. Just try to get it semi-started. A little bit fiddly here, but I'll get it. That goes around like that. I'll hold that in. Kind of like that. Okay. One more clamp. Tweezers may help with this a little bit easier. Just to kind of line that clamp up to the hole. And we'll put another DM screw into this. There we go. Run the wiring under it. Okay, get everything looking good there. Over the top, there we go. Tighten it down. Good. And lastly, one more to go there to tighten down. And there you go. So there you go. We are all done there. Looks great. These were a little bit fiddly getting all these 3 clamps in to hold the wiring in, but I think it looks great otherwise. So with that, if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. Please subscribe to my channel and hit the bell for all video notifications. Head over to Eaglemoss and subscribe to this today. It's a fantastic car, and I think you'll love it. Happy modeling, everybody, and take care.